y'all, and welcome back to Keep It Glossy. Okay, so I did it again. This time added a little, I don't know where that came from. Let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so today we are going to be doing a new palette. It's a palette that I've had for a while, not one from my haul that I did a couple weeks ago. But you know what? This is going to be a pretty good look. And just want to shout out to one of my sisters because this look is for you. So let's go ahead and get started with our palette. Disney! Because who doesn't love Disney, right? So this is Colourpop's Disney Designer Collection. And it's called Midnight Masquerade. I've used this on one look so far. And I gotta tell you, I loved the outcome. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is prime our face. Today I am using a new primer from Ulta Beauty. It's the moisturizing primer spray. Go ahead and rub that in. And let's get our eyes ready. And you don't have to do this step, but I'm also going to add some translucent powder as well. And the reason why I'm doing this is because this is going to be a matte look. And I just feel that it helps a little bit. And I'm using the Urban Decay Velvetizer. Alright, so this is going to be a layered look, and it's going to consist of 4 colors. So let's go ahead and get started with our first color. So the first color we are going to do is this color right here, and it's called Pip. So go ahead and put some on your brush. Alright, so I got a decent amount. So I'm going to start on the end, and I'm going to figure out how far up I want to go. I want to go a little far up tonight, so I think I'm going to stop right here. And then I'm going to swoop it over all the way across and going to my inner, just like this. Not really getting any on the main lid. You mostly want to go on the outer. So I'm just tapping all the way up and swooping it over just like this. Okay, so you want to make sure your eyes look pretty even, pretty similar. I think that's pretty good. We'll clean it up as we go along, so don't worry. Like I always say, trust the process. So let's go on to color 2. Alright, so for our second color, we're going to do this color right here, and it's called Damsel. So go ahead and put some on your brush. Alright, so we want to go ahead and tap it on to start. And kind of, if you could see, I'm going kind of on top of the first color, but kind of over a little bit as well. And then I'm going to swoop it over just like this. And I'm kind of laying it on top of that first color. So tap. And then we want to blend them together. So just use your brush and blend them together just like this. Alright, so just keep blending. It might take a little time. So you don't want to completely not be able to see that first color. but you kind of want like a hint of it per se, because it is a layering effect. So you want to see that the color is there, but also you don't want to see too much of it. Again, everyone has their own way of doing eyeshadow looks. This is just my way and how it works best for me. If you need to add a little more to your brush, go ahead and do so. And I'm tapping it on to where I feel needs a little bit more shadow on my lid, and I'm just going ahead and blending. Okay, I'm gonna do my second eye and I'll be back. Okay, so that looks pretty well blended. So let's go ahead and go to color number 3. All right, so for color 3, we're going to do this color down here, and it's called Nutmeg. So go ahead and put some on your brush. All right, so for this color, we're just going to put it on the outer and a little bit on the inner. So start at the end here, gently tap it on, just like this, and then go in a little bit halfway, just like that. Tap, 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 and go inwards halfway. And now you can start to blend it into those other colors. Still only keeping it halfway. Okay, and finally, we're going to do the color next to it called New Dream. So go ahead and put some on your brush. And we're going to go ahead and cover the entire lid with this color. So start on the end, tap it on, and just go all the way across. This color is a little light, so feel free to be generous with it. So I'm tapping it on just like this to start, and then I'm blending in with those other colors. Again, it's coming a little light, so just keep repeating this step until you get the look that you want. Tap, 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 and then just blend it all in. This is actually starting to look really good. Okay, I'm gonna do my second eye and I'll be back. Okay, wow, I am absolutely loving this look. So let's go ahead and clean it up a little bit. I just have a makeup remover wipe right here, and I'm just cleaning it up just like this, trying to define a shape a little bit and cleaning up any excess that might have fallen. All right, so let's move on to the next step. And usually at this point, I put on my falsies. I have extensions. So at this stage, either fluff up your extensions if you have them like me, or put your falsies on. Next, we're going to do our brows. So go ahead and brush them. And I'm just going to fill in any bare spots that I might see, starting at the beginning and going all the way to the end. And I just go in an upward motion. Next, do your waterline. And then I go over top of that with some black matte shadow, just like this. And I go all the way across. Next is your foundation. I am doing the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I'm going to put this on and I'll be back. Then add your blush. Tonight I'm doing Retro Rose. All right, so I'm really liking this, but I think I want to add like a little something to it. So I think I want to add like just a little bit of sparkle. Something to really like set off the look, right? So let me see what I have. Okay, so I see this floating lantern color that's really pretty. It's a glitter. So I just wet a brush and I'm just tapping it on lightly onto my brush. And let's just put it on the inner. Just like that. And down a little bit as well. Ooh, I really like that. I'm gonna do the second eye and I'll be back. Okay, I really love how that came out. Of course, you could stop before this step if you're just happy with how it looked before. I actually, though, think that this just makes it go on to a whole other level. All right, so let me pick a lip color and I'll be back. Okay, so not that this is really like a bold look, but it is kind of light. So why not go with a bold color, especially if you use it as an evening look. So I'm going to do this color right here. It's by Juvia's Place and it is called Oh Damn. So I'm going to put this on and then I'll be back with a finished look. And here is your finished look. Well, thanks so much for joining me tonight. And always remember, keep it glossy. Mwah.